Too early? Maybe so. I don't know. Christmas decorations in the store for a couple of months now. Already got Christmas movies on TV running. XM Radio started their their holiday music channels today. So why not? I figured November 2nd we'd go ahead and launch the Matt's Holly Jolly Christmas Contest 2015. Hey everyone in the BC, hope you're doing well tonight. Hope you're having a good, hope you had a good Halloween. Hope you're having a good November so far. I meant to put this up last night, but I got tied up, was busy yesterday, didn't get a chance to. Thought I'd do it tonight because tomorrow is going to be a busy day covering the election at work and working during the day. So I'll be there all day and late into the night. Know the light's not that great in here at this time of night. I apologize for that, but wanted to go ahead and post this while I had a chance to get it on because I've been wanting to do this. So hadn't been a great year for me. I'm really not looking forward to the holidays, which makes me feel bad because I'm kind of just a big kid at heart. Always have been. I love tradition. I love the holidays. I love this time of year. I thought doing a Christmas contest would be kind of fun for me. Give me something to sort of enjoy and look forward to this Christmas. And I thought that, hoping that it'll be fun for you, that it's something you all can have fun with, because that's the point of it from my point of view. I want you all to have some holiday fun. So I've got questions. I've got 4 questions, 5 questions really, because the first question has 2 parts. As far as the first question, you can do both parts, or you can just do one or the other. You don't have to do both of them. It's your choice. I would encourage you to do both. Have some fun with it. So question number 1A is to name your top 5 to 10 Christmas songs. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. And you can name a song and an artist if you want to, because a lot of Christmas songs, they're, basically known for one person doing them. Or you can just name a song, because also a lot of Christmas songs, there's numerous, just tons of versions. A lot of them have been covered by dozens, hundreds of people. So if you just want to say the song, this is one of my favorite Christmas songs, that's fine. If you want to say this Christmas song is one of my favorites, and especially the version by whoever, that's fine too. Top 5 to 10 Christmas songs, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Question 1B, name your top 5 to 10 Christmas albums. And that can be an album by a specific person or group, for example. And you don't have to pick this one, of course, but if you want to pick that one, you're perfectly free to. Don't feel that you can't pick it just because I used it as an example. But that's an album by a specific person. Or it can be an album, kind of a compilation album. For example, Soul Christmas here has several different artists doing Christmas songs. So it can be a compilation album, can be a album by a group or a person. Mix and match, whatever you want to do, have fun with it. So that's 1A and 1B. Again, you don't have to do both of them. You can do A only, or you can do B only, or you can do them both. Do both, have fun with it. If you can't think of at least 5 songs, or you can't think of at least 5 albums, you can only think of 2 or 3, that's fine too, of course. So there you go, that's question 1A and B. Question number 2 is to name your top 5 to 10 favorite Christmas shows. And notice that I said shows, not movies, because there are plenty of Christmas movies, of course, and you're free to name all movies if you want. Make all your choices movies. But you can also, there's Christmas shows, Christmas specials that come on every year. Some, I keep hitting that thing and setting that off. There's Christmas, like one-time Christmas specials from the past you might remember. You can name those. You can name the Christmas specials that we all know. Hint, hint. You don't have to pick that one, but that's just an idea. There's plenty of others that come on every year. You can even pick Christmas episodes of your favorite shows that aren't otherwise Christmas shows. Christmas episode of Everybody Loves Raymond. I think that's one of Bobby Gass's favorite shows. Christmas episode of I Love Lucy or whatever. So it can be a TV show, it can be a TV special, it can be a made-for-TV movie, it can be a movie in the theaters. It's a Christmas-themed movie. Have fun with it. Your top favorite 5 to 10 Christmas shows. So that was number 2, right? I think so. Yep. Number 3, and I think this is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to responses on this. I'm going to have fun with it. Number 3 is imagine that you're sitting at home and the phone rings, and you answer the phone, and it's John D. Rockefeller. It's Cornelius Vanderbilt. It's Bill Gates. It's one of those millionaire, billionaire guys, Warren Buffett, and it says, hey, Bobby Z. Hey, Mean Mr. Mayo. Hey, Adam 87. This is John D. Rockefeller, and I think you're a good guy, and I'd like to do something nice for you this holiday season, this Christmas. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You give me a list, 5 to 10. I know that you like music. I know you collect records and music-related stuff, and that you really like that. So you give me a list of 5 to 10 music-related items, and that's what I'm going to get you for Christmas. And don't worry about the money. I'll worry about that. Money's no object. Put it out of your mind. Sky's the limit. Just whatever you want. 5 to 10 items, and they'll be under your Christmas tree on Christmas morning. So I think that's a chance to have some fun, and I would encourage you here to think ridiculous, think outlandish, think big, think huge. Sky's the limit. Have fun with it. So that, in other words, if you wanted to make one of your choices, I'd like to have a copy of Thriller by Michael Jackson on vinyl. That's fine if that's what you really want, but keep in mind that you can go into any record store in the world and they're probably going to have 20 copies of Thriller for $5, $10, $15. So if that's what you want, that's what you want. But I would encourage you to think a little more grandiose than that, a little more far-reaching. It can be things that are super rare, things that are super expensive that you'd love to have, but it's just not in you're on a low budget, like Ray Davies the Kinks says, or they're just really hard to find. Doesn't have to be record albums or CDs or 8 tracks or cassettes. It can be. Doesn't have to be records. It can be anything music related. It can be, again, think ridiculous. You want the 747 jet that Led Zeppelin flew around North America on their 1975 tour, the jet that has the winged man guy painted on the side and Led Zeppelin on the side of the airplane. You want it, it's going to be under your Christmas tree. You want Beethoven's autograph. You want an original Beatle wig or Beatle board game from 1964 in mint +++ condition. It's yours. Or it can be records. It can be, it can be a copy of Sgt. Pepper on vinyl if you want, even though that's pretty easy to find. But it can be something ridiculously obscure, something where there's only 100 copies known, or 50 copies known, or 1 copy known. Some of those records that cost, $100, $500, $1,000, $5,000, $10,000. Whatever it is, you name it, and it's yours. A lot of box sets coming out. A lot of us don't have a lot of money to spend. I'm one of them. So it can be those super deluxe box set editions of stuff that's being released now. It can be records from back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Sky's the limit. Have fun with it. Some really rich guy or girl calls you and says they're going to buy you 5 to 10 presents for Christmas, music related. Has to be music related. Doesn't have to necessarily be necessarily be records, but whatever you want, they're going to buy it. Money's no object. What would you ask for? So that's question number 3 or question number 4, depending on whether you count the A and B. Anyway, that doesn't really matter, does it? So the last question is not a question. It's just a something you have to do. Because it shouldn't be a chore. It should be fun. I hope it's fun. I want you to depict Snoopy, Santa Claus, Ringo Starr, Miss Jane from the Beverly Hillbillies, and former President Richard Nixon in a festive Christmas scene and or activity. So depiction can be a drawing. If you can't draw, I can't either. Don't worry about it. Just have fun. It can be a drawing, a painting, a sculpture, acted out with puppets. It can be you imitating those people. Be you and your friends putting on a little one-man or four-person play. It can be a song. It can be a poem. Just something that depicts those people in a Christmas scene, having fun at Christmas, having fun on Christmas Eve. Snoopy, Santa Claus, Ringo Starr, Miss Jane, and Richard Nixon. And if some of you people don't know who some of those people are, I'm thinking everyone probably knows all those people except maybe Miss Jane, or maybe there's some younger people that know who Richard Nixon was, but, you know, insert someone else in there in their place. Just have fun with it. That's the thing. I'm hoping that y'all have a great Christmas. I hope y'all had a better year than I'm having, and I'm looking forward to you all's responses. The prize is, as usual, $25 Amazon gift card. The contest starts right now. Deadline is going to be, I'll make it December 15th. That gives us roughly 6 weeks, about a month and a half about. Gives you a little time to think of your answers. You can show your records and or favorite shows or movies, of course, if you want to. The ones that you want when the billionaire guy calls and says he's going to buy these 5 to 10 music-related items. I guess you can't show those because you probably don't have them. If you had them, you wouldn't want them. Hope everyone has a Merry Christmas, and hope to see a lot of entries in here. And good deal. Hoping to see a lot of entries.